Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I guess we'll do the rounds, talk to everybody, see what's going on. Let's see, we'll start from the top. Laura. Oh yes, when we reach Ragram, I'd like to ask a favor of you all. Oh. A favor? I was hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective styles to the Xseed School students, alright? This group has practitioners of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, court fencing, and spearmanship alike. Okay. And I have no doubt each would be of interest to students of the martial arts, alright? Perhaps so. The chance to learn more about other schools might broaden our own horizons too, maybe. Are you sure my spearmanship would be of interest to them, though? Both Reed and Eustace at least use swords. Certainly, the Xseed School teaches more than just swordplay. While some use two-handed swords like myself, others use spears and even bows. Perhaps even Emma's orbital staff may be of interest. Who knows? You think? Hey, what about me? What about me? Lemmy's really strong too. True, but it's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique involved. Ooh. I concur. Watching A wouldn't afford the students any chance to learn new technique of their own. Boo, you meanies. No fair leaving me out. Anyway, I do think that would be a nice gesture, but that's assuming we get the chance before our field study is over. Of course, I look forward to it if we do. Emma? Oh gosh, you still thinking about that? Lavender? Surely it's just a coincidence. It has to be. How do you know Misty? What's wrong, Emma? Are you getting motion sickness or something? No, I'm fine. I was just wondering if we might be able to see Wohengren Castle while we're in Wohengren. Oh, the castle that came up in Instructor Thomas's lesson the other day? You were not thinking of that. Weather permitting, it can be seen quite clearly. It's surrounded by mist more often than not, but such imagery has its own appeal as well. Okay. Oh wow, that actually sounds pretty neat. Yeah, it does. I was just thinking it would be nice if we could apply some of the knowledge we've learned in class to our field study, don't you think? Yeah, that would be. Okay, Eustace. We still have some time before we reach Berahard. But we'll be changing trains as soon as we arrive, so make sure you're ready. I will be, though it's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. I would like to see Rufus again if we had the chance. I'm sure he's much too busy for that anyway. Maybe, again. And the hurry seems appropriate to return home now after I chose not to during the summer. Not to mention your father tried to blackmail somebody. That is a good point. Is something on your mind? I'm just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. Hell if I know. This past month, they've been a little overly quiet. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard of any major conflicts between the two factions lately at all. It's gonna change. Maybe they're just showing some restraint for a while? After all the craziness that happened at the festival last month, well, yeah. Neither faction is considerate enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. I suppose I should just try to focus on our field study and not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Okay. Gaius. The issue of regional cultural heritage is quite a profound one. So profound as to have its own tax implications. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, the desire to preserve the region's traditions and heritage is pretty important in most places throughout the Empire. Like the old animist traditions in Wagram, I hear a lot of those are still around. Indeed, no doubt you will see many of them firsthand during our stay. Countless anecdotes regarding the Lance Maiden remain as well. Sounds like Wagram has a lot in common with my home in Nord. I don't know if it does or not. Our cultures and traditions may differ, but we worship the same goddess and spirits. Is that so? I think that's a fact many Erebonians are starting to forget. And if you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting, even if it means a little extra money going to taxes. Yes, I feel the same. Alright. It seems there will be much to learn during this month's field study. And finally, Milliam. Look at all the trees going past the window. This is so cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun. Really now, I'm kind of surprised. I assume being in the intelligence division means you'd be taking trains all the time. She probably flies on Lammy. Yeah, exactly. Well, I just usually ride on Lammy when I'm out on a mission. And the super fast train Claire and the others in the RMP use doesn't have any windows. Oh. And Grass Special Train is too fancy, so you can't really relax. Huh, interesting. It's not often that you get to ride a regular train like this, Dan, is it? But if you get too excited here, you're not going to have much excitement left when we reach our destination. Especially considering how early you got up this morning. Yeah, that too. But I was so excited I could barely sleep. I'll be fine. I still got plenty of energy. Yawn. Huh? What was I saying? See? Told you. We'll be at Berahard soon, so try and get some sleep on the next train, okay? Okay. At times like this, she really is just like any other 13-year-old. And she's asleep, okay. I know I could play Blade Guys, that'll just take too long in my opinion to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. I'm just gonna skip that, we'll stop talking. I'll probably just add like another 5 or 10 minutes to the gameplay, and it's not really fun to watch, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm not trying to max out my friendship levels anyway, because I'm pretty sure you can't do that in just one game. You have to do New Game Plus for that. Ding dong. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Berahard. Our next stop is Berahard, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Yawn. Finally. We have to change trains here, right? Indeedy. That's right, a train bound for Graham should be arriving in about 10 minutes. I have a sore in my right nostril, it's really annoying the hell out of me. We need to hurry if we want to board it in time. And that's too bad, I was kind of hoping for a chance to poke around Berahard. Oh yeah, you weren't there last time, were you? Oh yeah, it's your first time in Berahard, isn't it? I'd be glad to show you around should the opportunity arise. You did gracefully open your home to us in the north, after all. It is true. Chugga 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 choo choo. Is someone gonna be watching us from the hills again? Apparently not. Okay, we're at the station. I don't think I've heard this music before. No, definitely not. So why is it playing all of a sudden? What is this, a trumpet? I'm not sure. Okay, so we're pretty much just gonna switch trains here, right? Yeah, no time for sightseeing, unfortunately. What is up with that cat? I have to know. Please tell me we find out by the end of this game, because I really need to goddamn know. It's annoying the hell out of me why I can talk. Because cats don't normally talk. The Evil Branch line, and there's Graham over there. More discussions on this train? Apparently not, because it's 11:30. Oh wait, hold the phone here. Maybe we are going to have more discussions. And Milliam's Zing, as usual. Wow, this forest is really dense. It almost looks like a scene from a picture book, as though if you kept very quiet, fairies might come out to play. Sure. It might have come as a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, was born in Wagram. I don't know who that is. Because of her how do I pronounce that? Strength and beauty, some believe her a changeling, switched at birth by the fairies. That's so. Really? Fascinating. The reality is a bit less rosy. The family line of Count Sandlot came to an end when she died under mysterious circumstances. Ooh. After the War of the Lions, it's hardly surprising that such tales have persisted. A changeling, huh? Oh, what's on your mind? Oh yeah, the fog. Look at that fog. It came on so suddenly. Well, Laura did warn us. Well, Graham is well known for its fog, among other things. This is not at all uncommon for this time of the year. The fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. That's a plus. In that case, bring on the fog. As long as it doesn't have any side effects. Health side effects. No Lemmy, you can't smash that. Oh yeah, that's some dense fog. No, I really wish Rean would come to a realization that something's up with that damn cat. He just doesn't, though. He's not the smartest apple from the tree. Or whatever the fuck that saying is. Smartest knife in the drawer? I don't know. Whatever. You get what I'm saying, right? Definitely not the smartest person. Okay, whoa. Oh, yeah, she did say the whole city was by a lake. Well, Graham. That's one giant-ass lake, though. I'll give him that. Whew. Silence. It's stunning. This is the first time I've visited Graham, but it's every bit as beautiful as I've been led to believe. So this is the town of mist and ancient legends. I'm pleased you seem to have taken a liking to it. Unfortunately, the mist does hinder the visibility. Yeah, I can see that. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror. Fog or no, it's breathtaking all the same. Elderly voice. Welcome home, my lady. Who's that? What? That your grandmother? How long have you been there? Interesting, I couldn't sense him coming at all. It's a he. I have returned, Klaus. Who's Klaus? I see your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished in my time away from home. On the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Are you the butler? Oh yeah, did you come up to school with a butler or something, or was that someone else? Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left to an old man like me. Oh, don't say that. Exactly, surely you jest. Excuse me. Can I assume that father not coming to meet us means he's currently away from Wagram? I'm afraid so. He also mentioned that he was unsure when he might return. I did expect that might be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you. Everyone, this is Klaus, the Xseed family steward. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as acting master for the Xseed School of Swordsmanship. The acting master? Huh, sounds like one amazing old guy. Nervous laughter. Oh, he's a butler. Yeah, I think I remember him from the first few videos. I trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to Wagram. I don't know if it's pronounced Wagram or Legram. I'm gonna say Wagram. If you come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. I mean, unless somebody says it in the game audibly, I could hear the pronunciation correctly. Also, we're staying at Laura's place? He did say mansion. Still, it doesn't look like the years have really changed too much here. It's like walking into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of animism in the region too. Just look at the stone monument. I don't know what animism is. I believe that was built well before the Xseed family was entrusted with the governance of this region. Which would make it several hundred years old at the very least. Okay. It has a rather strange shape too. It does. Ooh, what's that? What's what? Statues. Oh, it appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden. Okay. That's right. The center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, while those beside her are two of the Eisenritter. Eisenritter? I believe these were made over 200 years ago as well. Damn. Indeed, tradition holds that they were constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling on the lower right is the ancestor of the Viscount. Huh, so that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? You need a few more greats. We're about 10 generations apart. Oh, girl's voice, Lady Laura? Oh. She has a very big staff serving her. Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see you back in Legrand, Sven. The Viscount did mention that you'd be returning. Okay, Chloe, I'm so happy to see you again, Lady Laura. I'm so glad to see you're all well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study as part of my coursework at the Academy. I'll be sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. Lycia? What kind of name is Lycia? Syria? I'd love to hear all about how life at the Academy's been treating you. She seems to be quite popular around here. Yeah, it looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good relationship with the people of Legrand. Why is Eustace silent? Jealous, Eustace? Oh, it's a Bracer Guild. What the hell are you? Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. Who are you? There's that cat again. What the hell is up with that cat? Huh? Oh well, guess I'll go look over their task one more time just to be sure. And who are you? There's still so many things I don't know about what this game is leaning towards by the end. It's really gonna bug me until it's done. I can hear the ring of steel on steel. Oh, are those swords clanging, maybe? Undoubtedly the sound of swords crossing, or clanging. Ah, so then this must be the Xseed School Training Hall. Indeed it is. I have more memories in this building than I could possibly count. Although many of them involve being soundly defeated by my father, or Klaus. My apologies, my lady. Well, it's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. Oh yeah. You can tell by the way he carries himself. He has to master his poise. Okay. That your house? Damn. And this is Viscount Xseed's mansion. Wow, so this is where Laura lives. You expect nothing less from a Viscount, you say so. And it seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town, too. It was originally built with the intent that it could function as a stronghold, should the need ever arise. It doesn't look that sturdy. Welcome to the home of Viscount Xseed. Allow me to show you around my father's steed. Steed, whatever. Damn, this is fancy. Look at those chandeliers. Xseed Family Manor. Okay, this must be a nightmare to clean every single day. I guess that explains why they have so many staff. Alright, separate rooms. That's a good start. Okay, now we're on some sort of balcony. Wow. What an incredible view. It's so beautiful. It's not often I take in a view this spectacular. Say, is that... How do you see the cat? No. Whoa, a castle. Ah, that must be Wogram's famous landmark. Indeed, that is Wohengren Castle. During the War of the Lions, it served as the land's main stronghold. Alright. Saint's Castle, towering on the shore of a shimmering lake. Just seeing it there in all its majesty makes me want to set brush to the canvas. It does seem like a scene tailor-made for painting. It sure does. I agree, but there'll be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. Right now, we need to go pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. How'd you forget? Are you the one who prepared our task for us, Klaus? Actually, the assigning of your duties here has been entrusted to a professional, who is, I should say. A professional at what? Yeah, could you elaborate, please? Head to the Bracer Guild in the town's central plaza. At the Master's behest, they have taken on the responsibility of preparing all the tasks for your field study here. The Bracer Guild? There's a branch here in Wohengrin? Apparently so. Indeed. There's been a small branch of the guild in this town for many years. My family has a good relationship with the guild. They've done much for us and the town over the years. Oh, really? I guess so. Well, whatever. Not like they asked me to do anything. What are you babbling on about? Nothing much, just thinking out loud. Anyway, it looks like we need to pay a visit to the guild. Yeah, I'd like to get through as many of today's tasks as we can. We'll be taking our leave now, Klaus. Of course. Please take care, everyone. Okay, how do I get out of here? I guess just go through the door. And through the front door, I'm assuming. Be upstairs, that'll help. And out we go. The training hall is to the right. I don't see any reason to go there yet, though. There's a chapel, a store, house, Bracer Guild, inn, house, highway station. Alright. I'd like to go to the store, get some new equipment if I can, but it's probably not going to let me. Or it will. I go to all-around general store. Let's see. Customize weapon. No, can't do any of that. Oh, this is an orb place, damn. Oh. Sure. Anything else I should get while I'm here? Let's just double check. Revive and medium heal, sure. There has to be an HP 3 at some point, right? I really hope I unlock that soon. Shield 3, that seems very useful. Strength 40, hell yes. Trying to think, anything else we should get? Oh, that seems very useful. That costs 1,000. Let's hold off on that just for now. Speed, sure. Make 2 of those. Yeah, one of those. One of those. What's mine do? Oh, okay. Wait, does he have sell regular stuff too? Let's see. Yes, he does. Okay, first things first. Can we exchange the name of our monster mirror? Or the Sepith Mass? Exchange that, please. Thank you. 38,779 to work with. Alright. Okay, so he sells a lot of equipment and... Yeah, I gotta get all this stuff. Titania? Alright. Titania? partisan. Chrome Claw, sure. Bring out Mirror, though. Why do all these affect something else? That's really not cool, game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of grinding to deal with this stuff. A lot of grinding. If I could sell? I mean, I could sell these ingredients, but they're not gonna give me that much money, right? What the f- Sorry, guys, I know it's taking up a bit of time. Please forgive me. I need to go equip. Oh. Defense 175, hell yes. Okay, I guess we could sell everything else then. Right? I don't think we need any of this stuff. I'll go for this later, guys. I'm taking up too much time. I'm sorry. Let's just get back to the game, shall we? I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to sit for that. Is this the place? No, that place is over there.
A cross inside a circle. Any idea what it means?
No one really knows for sure. There are a number of theories, though.
Unfortunately, the meanings of most animist symbols have been lost over time.
How unfortunate.
This building is the Legrand branch of the Bracer Guild.
Okay, I guess we're going in. Oh, the guild emblem. I must not have noticed it earlier for the mist. Strange. The branches in the capital were closed due to political pressure, but this one still seems to be active. The Legrand branch continues to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met a bracer back when we were in Berahard for our field study. But I saw no signs of a guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago. Though, as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. Oh. Is that so? Well, bracers are an eyesore to most of those well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority, you can't bribe them with Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. You act like that's a bad thing, Milliam. Give them any excuse to lean on the bracers to get them out of the picture, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Milliam, that's kind of... you don't mince words, do you? Choice words coming from an intelligence division operative. Do you think you're not complicit in this? Well, it's less us and more Gramps. I still know who Gramps is. You went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could not do. Wow. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament towards him. Okay, man, you guys sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Is this the same guy we ran to in Berahard? I can't remember. Oh. Apparently so. Now there's a familiar face. I'm pleased to see you again, Tolval. Oh, you know each other? Oh, yeah, nah, we just ran into each other a couple months ago. What time to see, Laura? Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so... You must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it. Pretty much. Tolval what? Bracer Tolval, okay, no last name. Okay, never mind, there's his last name. I'm Tolval R, a bracer with the guild here in the Empire. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name. Good to meet you, ladies and gents, at Class 7. There he goes with the winky face again. Just like Sarah. It was pretty disheveled in here. A lot of papers and boxes around. Wait a minute. So it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you at Berryhard? I don't believe in coincidence, Rain. Bingo! Sarah told me you were going to be there. Why? She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got in a real tight spot. But she insisted that I play it casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to bust out Maki's without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. You're welcome. Sarah's repaid that debt in full, though, so don't worry about it. Interesting. I had no idea that you already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild standing here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. No doubt. Basically, every branch here in the Empire was shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found work in a different field, like Sarah. Others transferred to branches outside the country. We all agreed to get back together if we could ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Until then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scraping out a living for ourselves. It sounds like a difficult life, oh yeah. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The railway military police deals with lots of the stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady's friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. You mean Claire? Oh, you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a hard worker. Although of all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she has to have a boyfriend. Million. Look at that. I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of people's private lives without their consent. Haha. Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. That's good. And this branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. So that's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild. He seems to find much of himself in the Bracer's way of life. Self-reliance, pride, a focus on helping others. He's long said that if he were free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a Bracer himself. Alright. Oh my, that seems very... I hardly think a man who owns territory in the Empire could just up and join the Bracers. The Radiant Blade Master himself is a Bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Bright. I'll bet he'd make S rank right on the spot. You know Cassius Bright? I don't know who that is. I believe he's currently a Brigadier General in the Iberian Army, as well as bearer of the title Divine Blade. I never heard of him. Guess I should expect no less from a member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for your field study. Alright. Let me give those to you now. Envelope. What we got? Field study day 1 assigned tasks. 2 necessary, 1 unnecessary. I wish for Lady Laura and you, her classmates, to engage in a friendly training bout against students of the Xseed School. When you have prepared sufficiently, please make your way to the training hall, which is down the stairs outside the mansion to the right. Klaus. Okay, I know where that is. Oh yeah, a monster's been spotted roving the Ebel Highway. He's a big one. Crocodark, Ebel Highway. I request that Class 7 deal with this threat as soon as they possibly can. And many hands make light work. I need someone to replace a lot of orbit lights along the highway. If you like putting lights into things, you can find me in Watu's store, Duncan. Alright. Study area is defined as a 200 cell radius around the ground. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Oh, so this is how your field studies go. Generally, yeah. Should we come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tasks then? Probably. Yeah, I got some more work I could use your help with. We're pretty short-handed here, so we've got a real monster of a backlog building up. I'm counting on you to pave the way to Easy Street for me, okay? Sure. Will do. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started. Looks like one of these requests is from the training hall. It seems to be from Klaus. Got a monster extermination request too. We'll have to head out onto the highway for that one. It would be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible too. This is so cool. Not really. Okay, so why do you still have an exclamation point? Couldn't help but notice that Sarah set you up with a curriculum really similar to the work we bracers do. I guess actual bracer work, like the stuff I've been throwing at you, must come pretty naturally to you at this point. There's some truth in that for sure. By the way, would you mind if I asked you something? You already asked something. Fire away. I know you guys gave us a hint back at that bar in Bearheart. But there's also the fact that Instructor Sarah showed up with perfect timing right when we needed her. Oh yeah, the sewer. I forgot about that. Your timing's a little too convenient. Did you come after receiving word from the Provisional Army? Nope, I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. Oh, I didn't even catch on that. As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right in contact with the director here. He was kind enough to give me a ride on this airship back from the capital. Was that your doing? Well, you see... Oh, he's sweating. So essentially things worked out for us thanks to his pulling strings behind the scenes. I see that the bracers live up to their reputation. Guess it makes sense why they are not too popular with certain folks. Listen, that was just a one-off, alright? I jumped through some serious hoops to make sure everything worked out, you know. We appreciate it. Hee hee. We've been in his debt all this time without even realizing it. Indeed, I'm glad to know we can count on someone as reliable as him as an ally. I still don't know why he has an exclamation point there, whatever. What time are we at? Yeah, we're due to stop. I want to pick up the optional task and maybe check out the highway. Because as soon as I discover the highway, I can start grinding there a bit, you know? Look at you. Welcome, everyone. I hope the day is treating you well. Could be better. If you need any armaments or have any ornament-related questions during your stay, you just come straight to me. And thank you, Duncan. Your service is invaluable as always. It's an honor to hear you say that. That reminds me, I've heard that you guys will be the ones taking on the request I sent into Tovo. That's us. That's right. You want us to do something with the road lamps, right? Can we ask you for some further information about how to do that? Of course. It can take quite a while, though. Are you sure you have the time to do it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Just explain what it is you'd like us to do and we'll get to it. Alright, here's how to go. I'm going to presume you all know what a road lamp is at this point. Didn't you do those in Celtic? You probably also know that they require regular maintenance in order to function as they should, of course. That's especially true here in Wagram, since the moisture from the fog causes their circuits to short more frequently. Oh, yeah. I put in a request for Toval to inspect them not too long ago, actually. To my surprise, he discovered that almost all the lamps close to town are in need of some maintenance work. I assume you want us to replace them all in one go, then. That's correct. To be a bit more specific, I'd like you to replace their orbit lights. That's fine. That does seem like a long, troublesome task, the kind I normally pay someone else to do. The road lamps serve as a safety measure for travelers along the highway, though, so this is important. Sounds about as much fun as picking lint out of my navel, but, oh, well, nothing we can do about it. It does seem like something Toval would usually handle himself, though. Isn't that right? It is. He'd probably laugh at us if a group of promising students weren't able to change a few lights, I'll bet. It really takes me back to our field study in Celtic, though, right? That's right, we had to do something with like this back then. I suppose every town needs working road lamps. So you're practically pros already, then. Not really. Hardly. I finally managed to block off any memories of our group's first field study. I'm no fair, you guys. Stop remembering stuff that I wasn't here for. That's what you get for showing up late to the party. Anyway, I assume the road lamps here are also need a code to open their maintenance panels? Oh, not quite. The lamps here in Wagram use a key for access instead. You don't say. Which means you'll be needing this. Received maintenance key. Well, at least I should make things simpler this way. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't need to remember a code this time. And here are the replacement orbit lights you'll need as well. Received new... 14! Oh my god. That's a lot of lights. A01 to A05, B01 to B09. They're all marked with letters and numbers. That they are. Each one matches up with the rolled lamp it should be used in. Okay. Use the A01 light in the lamp with A01 written on it, and so on. It's not exactly advanced calculus. I hate calculus. So, do you need any pointers on how to change them out? No, I remember how to do it from last time, so I think we'll be fine. Well, that seems to be everything we need to know to get started. We'll be on our way then. Good luck. Started. Nice. Now, before we wrap up, I do want to check out the highway real quick. Which is to the left, I'm assuming. Yeah, I wanted to start this in case some, like, a cutscene happened, just in case. You never know. It was like the fog just as thick out on the highways as it is in town. It does go a long way toward keeping the temperature down, but it certainly doesn't help with the visibility. True, even we locals lose our sense of direction out on the highway sometimes. But ever since they built the railway through here, there haven't been nearly as many people traveling this road. We need to pay extra attention to our surroundings to make sure that we don't become lost. That would be wise, and don't forget, there's no telling when some beast may try to jump out at us. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Okay, so I'm not going to replace the lights just yet, but I'm going to try to do some grinding here to get more Mira, or Sepip Mass for Mira. Let's save. Also, obviously, if anything story-related happens that I trigger, I will start recording immediately. Otherwise, I'm just going to go back to town, buy some new equipment, and that's that. I'll resume recording regardless when I'm ready to proceed, alright? So yeah, let's take a break. Thank you for watching, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.